All right, people. Good morning. Welcome to our surprise early morning stream. And we start this one off with a pretty big decision to make. We've had 4.5 years here at Curzon Ashton. I somehow am leading the table here in League 2 with 44 points through 20 games, almost halfway through the season. It's the middle of December. I turned down one job. Had Morecam came and offered me a job interview. They're 18th in League 2. No, that didn't feel right. However, we do have one to consider. We did the interview. It went well. They came back and offered me the job. Colchester United. Now, Colchester, I want to go to their profile. There we go. So they've been as high as the championship with a couple seasons up there, a 10th and then a 24th about 15 years ago, back in 06, 07, or 07, 08. Then they spent some time gradually slipping down League 1 before falling down into League 2. And then looked like they were kind of turning things around here, finishing 6th, 7th in League 2. And then last season, they won League 2. However, things have not gone well for them back in League 1. They are currently 24th with 4 wins, 4 draws, 13 losses. So 16 points through 21 games. But it's not like they're, so they're only 4 points clear of safety, which is not a lot. That's a reasonable, amount of points to make up this season and get back into safety again. They're about halfway through their season, finding themselves really struggling. So they fired the coach that got them promoted after looking like they were about to fall back down. Financially, they don't quite have as much in the balance in the bank that I do at $635,000. They are worth $6.4 million. Their training facilities and youth facilities are both 3 stars with half a star of junior coaching and half a star of youth recruitment. If we compare that to here, so better training facilities, twice better youth facilities, junior coaching and youth recruitment are both way ahead of ours as well. Again, I have a high bank balance because I just played Manchester United at Old Trafford, where I got $1 million in gate receipts from that. So about approximately 3 times the value. My current payroll is, I'm slightly over it. I'm at 1.1 million, and 1.05 million a year is the payroll budget set out by the board. Transfer budget wise, the transfer budget started this season at $40,000. The minimum guaranteed budget for next season is $51,000. Colchester is offering me triple the payroll at $3.5 million and a transfer budget of $1.1 million. I know that it's just barely a step up because I'm going from my team that is leading my team that is leading League 2 to the team that is last place in League 1. The problem is that I feel like I'm just vastly overachieving by by exploiting Kyle Hudlin and his 6'9" height, 20 jumping reach. So, kind of with that in the back of my mind, and feel like I'm kind of exploiting things by, starting a target forward who the match engine can't handle. I'm really struggling with, is my team that good? Should I stay here? Or, because clearly if you compare my, the current ability comparison, my team is pretty below average for this level. Billy Drew is a really good ball-winning midfielder, but the rest of them are average. Obviously, there's a few. Isaac Whitehall has got some potential. Bradley Rolt's still got a little bit of potential. Charlie Savage, obviously, is still really good. Charlie Savage would probably come with me. I would probably come and buy Charlie Savage because I think he's going to be really good. And Keith Patience as well. Actually, I really like my midfield. I would probably go and bring most of this midfield there, potentially, if I went there, because I would have $1 million to spend. So I just find myself really torn here on what to do. And I talked to a couple people on Twitter after my last stream, kind of about what to do here. And the consensus was, from a couple of people that commented on my post about it, was that I should stay here at Curzon Ashton, and wait for better opportunities to move along. Because I'm sure there would be better opportunities eventually. I'm staring at 3.5 times the payroll budget and a transfer budget of $1 million. And I'm just having a real hard time turning that down. So that's kind of where we're at. As I've talked all the way through this here. Trying to decide what we should do. Now, obviously, the other option that I have here is we could split the save. I could leave the Curzon Ashton save parked here and start a new one and just, obviously save it with a different name. So that I have a saved game parked right here. How big is their stadium? Yeah, their stadium seats 10,000 people. Is fairly new. It was built in 2008. That must have been when they built their stadium when they were up in the championship. So they got a 10,000 person stadium facilities. Yeah, 10,000 person all-seater. That's in very good condition. Good training facilities, good youth facilities, an adequate academy, and adequate recruitment. Again, if we compare that with mine, it's just not the same. Average training facilities, below average youth facilities. I am expanding my stadium by 1,500 seats. I think the stadium is being, I don't remember what the expand. I think to over something over 5,000 is what the stadium is being expanded to. Yeah, the stadium is being expanded to about 5,500. Obviously, the and then adequate academy coaching and fairly basic youth recruitment. So the youth recruitment is terrible. The youth level is 2 steps higher. There's a 10-year ground sponsorship deal bringing in $347,000 a season. Which covers the rent of $194,000 a year plus 5% of gate receipts. That's interesting. Oh, no, that didn't go back to the right page. I was just curious to compare the rent between the two sides there. So, yeah, I'm really stuck. I cannot decide what to do about this job. I don't think that I can. I don't think that I can pass up 3.5 times the payroll budget, and and on top of that, a transfer budget of $1 million. What are they currently spending on salary? Do I have any wiggle room there? What are they spending on salaries right now? So they're spending 3.1. So again, there's more than $300,000 a year available in payroll too. Oh, they've won a bunch of trophies. They won League 2 last season. They've won the Vanarama National League in '92. They won the FA Trophy in '92. Oh, they did a bunch in the Southern Premier Division and back in the '30s. They won that. Let's look at here. What's this look like? Yes, they kind of bounced back and forth a little bit between League 1 and League 2. Briefly down to the National League just for a couple seasons, then bounced right back up to League 2, League 1 championship, and then slowly declined back down through League 1, and then were pretty steady in League 2 before getting promoted last season. And obviously after getting promoted last season, they've really struggled in League 2 this season, which is why the job is available. And I think I'd have a couple really good options here. Obviously, it's a young squad as well. I think they would have the ability to play my 4-3-1-2 system that I use now, although I'm not sure if there's a target forward here that would really work good there. He might. He's 6'2". Or if I would try something else, I also have a 4-3-3 that I really like to play as well. You're leaving, what, in January? Yeah. Okay, so you're leaving. You're going to Notts County. Notts County sent a really good center back, it looks like. Interesting. So yeah, they've got a few players that want to leave. They've got Dominic Thompson, kind of underperforming for somebody who's making $200,000 a year. I think I'm going to do it. I've been at Incursion Action for 4.5 years. I think the squad's overperforming or overachieving, and I think I'm overachieving because I'm kind of exploiting the match engine a little bit here with Kyle Hudlin. So yeah, I think I want to do it. I think I want to go. I think I want to move to Colchester and try something a little bit different. Now, obviously, the board wants defensive, solid, direct counterattacking soccer. I don't really play that way, so this is going to be interesting to see how much of an effect that has. But I think we're going to do it. I'm taking this Colchester job. I also think that we'll keep a save file parked here so we can come back to Kershaw National if we want to as well. But, yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I think we're going to keep... I think we're going to keep a save file parked here, but I think I'm going to move to Colchester and see what I can do with this $1 million transfer budget that they've given me, plus 3 times the salary payroll that I have now at Kershaw National as well. Yep, all of that is fine. All right, here we go. There it is. Colchester United have hired Delta Alpha. A move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate. Delta Alpha has left Kershaw Ashton to join Colchester. Arrives with a record of 121 wins, 36 draws, and 43 defeats in his career. Won a league title and 2 cups. First game in charge will be against Wigan on December 14th. Will face pressure to bring immediate success to JobServe Community Stadium, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge, and will need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Keith Millen was considered to be the favorite for the job. He was spotted attending an interview. Kershaw Ashland will now be looking for a new head coach. Adam Clayton, Kyle Perry, Jessica Hegarty, Michael Vernon, Jordan Cook, and Kieran Agard will be joining Delta Alpha in making the move to Kershaw Ashland as it begins a complete overhaul of the club's existing coaching staff. Meanwhile, Greg Barnes, Jacques Magoma, Stuart Millar, Sean Thacker have exited the club as part of Alpha's sweeping and comprehensive changes. Alpha, a Vanarama National League Manager of the Year award winner in 2024, brings a blend of experience and proven credentials with him to his new job. Prefers to use a 4-2-3-1 wide formation. That's not true at all. That's weird. Lifted the Vanarama National League with Kershaw National in April and will now be afforded the chance to enhance his reputation by bringing success to his new club. Colchester have now suffered 8 straight league defeats, and the relegation candidates find themselves in 24th place in Skybet League One. Okay. Media prediction was 21st. The general manager is John D'Souza, who looks like a decent general manager. Adam Clayton, of course, is coming over as my assistant coach. He's going to stay here, or move with me, I guess is the correct way to say that. Fierce rivals are South End. Year founded was 1937. Good training facilities, good youth facilities, adequate youth recruitment. We'll look to improve that. Transfer budget of $1.1 million, a payroll budget of $3.5 million, and okay finances. They have won some. They do have a bit of a history of winning trophies. They've won League Two last year, Vanarama National League back in '92. Also in '92, they won the FA Trophy. Back in 1939, they won the Southern Premier Division and the Southern League Cup in 1938 and 1950. So they were, let's see, already looks like they were already knocked out. Yeah, they were already knocked out of the EFL Trophy, the Southern Section second round, and knocked out of the League Cup in the first round. So we'll have to see if we can improve on their standing here in League One and maybe do something in the FA Cup. Okay, we'll see what we can do here formation-wise. They do have some players. They have a few players out on loan for the season, along with Jaden Mundell-Smith on January 1st, transferring to Notts County. And again, at least these are not super required. These are just favored. They prefer that I develop players using the club's youth system. That's also how I like to play. I don't do any of these things. Well, I do try to play defensive solid soccer, but I don't really play direct or counter-attacking soccer, so this is going to be interesting. What else do we have here? Obviously, we are required to fight bravely against relegation this season, and then next season grow the club's reputation and work towards becoming an established League One team with the goal of, by the end of the 28-29 season, recording a League One top half finish. My expectations will probably be a little bit higher than that. Yet we'll stick with every month, and we'll do a press conference to meet the media. Okay, so for our first game here in charge, it's probably going to be a little rough. Everybody's learning new roles, but we've got our starting keeper is Shamal George. And then our center back pairing is Harry Beadle and Geraldo Barami. At right back, Junior Chamadeu. And then at left back, Dominic Thompson. Defensive midfielder, deep lying playmaker, Niall Mason. Brendan Wiredu at box-to-box midfielder. And then our more attacking Mazzala, Noah Chilvers. Our inside forwards are Samson Tovide and Daniel Butterworth? Yes, Daniel Butterworth. And then Oliver Sarkic is our starting at forward. That is what we're going with for our opening match today against Wigan. And let's go. Let's go see how this team performs here with a new coach. New tactic. We're going to our 4-3-3 system instead of the 4-3-1-2, although we do have the 4-3-1-2 available as a backup if we need to switch to it. Let's go show everybody that the criticism is unfounded. There we go. Kickoff. Let's go. Finally into some matches here. And we get a highlight right from the off here. Okay. Thompson ahead to Butterworth. Thompson gonna make, there you go, make a nice run down the left there. Go Thompson. Get in there. Butterworth inside. Oh, Sarkic, and it's in. Sarkic puts in some hard work there, and 25 seconds into our tenure here at Colchester, we have a goal. All right. Thompson with a great run down the left. Cuts it inside to Butterworth, who makes a little, tries to pass to Sarkic, initially gets tackled, but then the center back and the keeper can't make up their mind who's taking that ball, and Sarkic is able to just barely poke it in. And we're off to a great start. It's hard to have a better start than scoring a goal 25 seconds into your opening game. Now we're playing defense here. Humphrey. Oh, O'Hara found opening space, but great save there from George. They've got a corner. Clear it. Foul, offsides. Somebody was. Great. Absolute dream start for Colchester here on the road at Wigan. We've got a goal in the first 30 seconds of this match. So far, we've been dominating possession. Oh, can't miss that tackle, let him go past you. Thankfully, he decided to shoot early, and his shot went wide. All right, great. We're into halftime of our first game here at at Colchester. We're on the road at Wigan. And again, we're trying to hold on here and make this goal that we got in the first 30 seconds of this game, make it stand up. We're ahead on the scoreboard, and we certainly deserve to be given how much we've created, so I'm pleased. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we've definitely had the better shots. Oh, here we go. Finally, we get another highlight. Chamadeo to Mason. Oh, they immediately turn it over. But Beadle's going to be there to keep possession for us. Thompson, Butterworth. Come on, give it back to Thompson and let him make a run wide. Nope, okay. That's going to work too. Mason from deep, ahead to Chilvers. Oh, his little shot goes all the way across the face of the goal, misses the far post. Danger. Oh, their entire team is offsides here. Thank you. Yeah, good defense. I don't know, they lined up with their entire team offside. I don't know what kind of free kick routine they thought they were going to get away with there. Now we've got to defend a corner, though. That's cleared by Thompson. Only as far as O'Hara, though. And now we've got to play defense coming out of that corner. Come on. We're going to make a tackle here? No, the cross is going to go in. Oh! The first time shot goes just over the bar. All right, so Thompson is starting to get tired. That's unfortunate because he's really good. But that's okay because I want to start working on Sayer back here anyways so he can come in for Thompson. Anybody else getting tired? Tovide hasn't played well. Neufel's going to come in for Tovide. Chamadeo hasn't played well either. Unfortunately, I don't really have it. Neither has Beetle, though. So let's bring in Dallas in for Beetle. And go with that for the last 20 minutes here. Okay, we got to throw in Sayer. It's a wire do. Back to Sayer. Mason working over. Come on, Sayer. Put a cross in. There's a cross. Butterworth doesn't win the header, but Mason's going to keep possession here. Oh, nice. Oh, Chamadeo, you can't give that up. Nice pressure. Oh, good tackle. Great tackle. Butterworth gets the ball. It's time to Sayer. His cross is not great over the head of everybody. Chamadeo is going to be there to keep possession for us, though. Ahead to Neufel. Flicks it over to Sarkic. Back to Chilvers. Back into Sarkic. And he gets to the ball first, and we've got a second. Let's go. Just over 10 minutes to play. We've got a second goal. Looking for a win here on our first ever game at Colchester against the fellow relegation candidate Wigan. Look at that little back heel by Sarkic. Back to Chilvers, who then passed it back into space, and Sarkic was able to get up to it first. Great work there by the front three. Building up from the back this time. Sayer into Mason. Back to Sayer. Making a run up the left. Oh, O'Hara read that pass well and cut it out. And Wyke's shot just goes wide. Hold on a second. They've made some substitutions. I need to remember to respond to that. Because you need to be marked and shown onto your weaker foot. Let's try and show you onto your weaker foot. Do you have a weaker foot? Charlie Wyke? Not really. Oh, you're strong. You're a target man. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Just make that change for our last few minutes here. Barami ahead to Butterworth. Oh, turn it over. Now Durnley's there. Oh, good. Nice job, Dallas. Way to cut that out. Hutchison into O'Hara. Got him marked tightly, though. Cousins all alone out on the right side. His cross into the box is headed over by Wyke. Okay. Woo. Trying to hold on. We got down to 5 minutes here. Long clearance. That's going to be intercepted by Barami. Ahead to Sayer. Mason over to Chilvers. Back to Dallison. Nice work, nice passing around the back here. You know, they're going to insist on playing 3 at the back. We're going to have some opportunities. Dallison going on an adventure. Come on, play it into space, Dallison. Oh, okay, that'll work. Wiredu ahead to Butterworth. Nice little pass forward to Neufel. Tries to chip the keeper. Oh, he went for it. Showed some flair with that one, but just missed. And we're going to be through injury time here. There it is. There it is. What a performance for our first game here at Colchester. Sarkic showed up huge with 2 goals. Really hard-working goals, too. They were really a lot of effort in both of his goals. That's the sound of everybody who wrote us off backtracking. What a performance. Well freaking done. So that pulls Wigan down into the relegation zone and sees us again still on 19 points now. A win against Coventry, and we might be out of the relegation zone within 2 games, which is just amazing. But I think we're all set here. Agreed, Bobby. It does make the game a lot more. I really like having players, with high teamwork, high stamina, high work rate, all that stuff. They work. You can almost put them in anywhere, and they're just kind of going to fit. And they can really make a tactic work. All right, let's keep proving the criticism unfounded. Yeah, the turnaround here has been really nice. The team came in on a 8-game losing streak, I think it was. So to come in and win 4 of the first 5 and basically be 1 point from safety right off the bat here has been pretty spectacular. Of course, I say that. Oh, off the crossbar and then cleared. Okay. Woo! Had an interesting mix of playing against teams that were at the bottom of the league with us or playing against teams that were near the top of the table. I haven't really played anything in the middle yet. Oh, Dallison across to Fuente, and it's in. Oh, are they going to say Fuente was offside? Come on. Oh, no. I disagree. That was not offsides. All right, well. Yeah, I've tried some tactics with those roles, and I just have never quite been able to get them to work, satisfactory. He's got to be offsides. No, I guess he wasn't. I just have never quite been able to get them to work, quite good enough. Obviously, yeah, I like the tricartista. I like the libero. I don't think that I've ever tried a Ramdoiter, though. That one is one that would be interesting to try and get to work. That didn't work. That was a poor team talk. Harvey Sayer has played really well there at left back the times that he's filled in for Dominic. Smith? No, I can't remember what his name is. Butterworth is really struggling. Okay, Welch Hayes has got to come out. All right, Barami, you're coming in for Beetle and then swap in there because you're the better jumper. Dominic Thompson. For Hayes. Yeah, it's going to be Dominic Thompson coming in for Hayes. And I really only got one more here. All right. Yep. Thanks for stopping by, Bobby. Good luck. Or enjoy the game. Okay, let's see. Who else are we putting in here for this last spot? You know what? Mason's coming out. That's who's coming out. Kennedy is coming in for Mason. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, this is going to be the end for me here. I hear the littlest one to wake upstairs, get through this game, and then wrap things up here. See if we can't steal a win here on the road against Crew. Oh, come on. I feel like Sarkic could have gotten to that ball if he'd have gone for it. All right, 1 second. We'll be right back. Well, look at that. I went upstairs and come back down to find ourselves in front. Now we just got to play defense for another 10 minutes here. Oh, good. Oh, of course it went right back to him. That chip is going over, though. Let's see who scored here. Oh, it was Fuente, the 17-year-old youngster getting a goal. All right. Charlie Ward. Just a nice pass there to Fuente at the edge of the box with his left foot. Smashed it in. Great shot there from Fuente. And we're a few minutes away here from stealing 3 points on the road against Crew. There it is. All right. Wow. We are playing exceptionally well. That makes it 5 wins out of our first 6 games here at Colchester. What a win. We've made the doubters eat their words. And I think that should see us, that sees us jump all the way up to 17th now. Excuse me. All right, well, that's where we're going to wrap things up here, though. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, everybody that was in here. We had a great time settling in here at our new team in what some will consider to be a controversial move. We've left behind Kurjan Ashton. Some will consider this to be a controversial move. We've left Kurjan Ashton and gone to Colchester. But you know what? I'll take 5 wins out of our first 6 games, and we're already out of the relegation zone. That was the goal, and now we'll see how high we can get here. We've got 19 games left, and we're only 12 points behind a playoff position. So you never know. We could really turn this thing around. Some of our viewers are definitely hashtag Team Kurjan. You never know. Kurjan Ashton might make a return in the future. That save still exists. It's still there. So maybe we can split things off here and kind of do 2 things at once. I don't know. Have that much time or not. But for now, we're at Colchester. We've settled in nicely. I think Colchester's already eliminated from all of the. Yes. Callum hopes that we get them in the cup, but Colchester is unfortunately already eliminated from all of the cup competitions this season. So it won't happen this season, but maybe next season. We'll see. But anyways, thank you for watching. You can check out Twitter for channel updates, YouTube for any stream highlights that have missed. And with that, we are going to wrap things up for the day. Maybe we'll be back tonight. I don't know. I have to work late, so probably not. But again, thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day.